Arctic Conquest said, did I miss the endgame reaction?
Nope. So we're getting ready to do that right now. We're going to do that right now. We got kind of sidetracked on a bunch of other stuff, but and I had to find the right trailer. So I'm going to turn it up, and now we are going to watch the Endgame trailer, the newest one, trailer number 3. Hey, hush it. We're going to watch the trailer. It's time to watch the trailer. Shh. Now, here we go. Ready, guys? Here we go.
Isaac said it's a good trailer.
It's a good trailer.
If we do this, we'd be going in short-handed.
Yeah, because he killed all our friends. We owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
It's not about how much we lost.
Aww.
It's about how much we have left. We're the Avengers. We gotta finish this.
Nice.
You trust me? I do.
Dang. Ooh.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. Tickets on sale now.
Dang.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Wow. Wow.
A little mad that it's 3 hours long.
Whatever it takes, right, guys? You can see it reflected in the French doors. Shh. I know you can. I try to do that, but shh. So wow. Okay, so I want to go back and look at some of the comments here.
Want me to go back and read them all?
Yeah. Chris, yes, R5D4 is the true hero of Star Wars. You're right. Jedi droid that he was.
Isaac said I have to go, but love Thanos' one-liner and can't wait for the Joker trailer tomorrow. Caleb says whatever it takes. Hashtag avenge them. That's a lot of time. I'm so excited for it. Guardian says we can see it reflected in your French doors. Sly Apprentice. The big 3 at the end facing Thanos. So many feels. Chris says whatever it takes. And Spider-Man fan says I just saw it from the window. You're welcome.
If only the Avengers had reached out to Batman, none of this would have happened. Wow. No, this looks great. This really looks awesome. I mean, it's going to be really the end of an era.
You had Rocket grab Nebula's hand like, oh, we miss our friends.
I know. It's so sad. So sad.
But I like the things, as much as I wasn't super awesome crazy about Captain Marvel, the movie, I like what I'm seeing of her in this with the people.
Yeah.
Because I like when Thor goes up to it and he like grabs, his new weapon and he's like, I like her. And she's sitting in the driver's, seat. So I as of just seeing, I mean, she hasn't said anything, but
I just really hope that Captain Marvel doesn't, isn't the catalyst, like isn't the person to take him out and to like fix things. And I'm fine with her being there and I'm fine with them needing her help. But I just don't want her to be the one because I don't think she's earned it. I want to see like Captain America and Iron Man
with him looking at him saying, "Do you trust me?" And they shook hands and said, "Yeah." Caleb says,
if this is really their last go around, I want to see them be victorious.
Caleb says also Cap's suit is totally CGI there. They're definitely covering up a new suit design and not the white one. William says, I don't think she will. Arctic Conquest says, if she's the one to actually beat Thanos, I'll be mad. It needs to be Tony or Steve. And William says, I really like her, but she's definitely shouldn't be overplayed. Chris says Cap will be the one who sacrifices himself to take him down. Tipper says this channel is always ask. Guardian says it started with the Trinity. I think it will end with the Trinity. William says, I will walk out of the theater screaming if she kills Thanos. And I would pay to see that.
Like, this is bullcrap!
And then Sly says, I don't think the whole Cap, Tony, do you trust me thing happens. No way they spoil the reunion in the trailer.
I think we'll see that scene in the movie. I don't think that that's probably like I don't think that that's the moment that they come back together. I think that that's just showing them once they get back together because I think we all that's okay. So that's the one problem with all of. Thank you. He said this channel's awesome.
Aw.
Thank you.
Arctic says it should be a triple team, but Iron Man, Cap, and Thor. Caleb says unpopular opinion, it should be Hawkeye. Just imagine everyone is holding Thanos down and whoosh, arrow to the eye.
That's awesome. That'd be
Guardian
funny.
Hulk rematch or we riot. And Sly says they're supposed to have shot several fake scenes.
So here's my thing, guys. This has been my only problem with the Marvel movies because I know we talk about DC a lot and I'm a huge DC fan, but I love the Marvel movies. I own most of the Marvel movies. But since Avengers 2, Age of Ultron, which I own, it has seemed like every movie has just been kind of a commercial for the next movie. Not much has really transpired. There hasn't been a lot of forward momentum. You get these little bursts, right? These little kind of pushes. And it's like introduce something new, like as far as characters. So we've got new characters like Ant-Man and stuff, and those are awesome. And those are some of my favorite characters are like the smaller characters like Spider-Man, Ant-Man. Obviously I love Tony. I love Cap. Cap is, I mean, the Captain America movies are some of my favorites. In the entire thing. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies are awesome. The second one, it had some issues, but was still really great. But so my concern, so like when you were talking about, Tony and Steve getting back together, like I think we all assume that because we all know that they're not just gonna, leave them unresolved. Right. And it's kind of the same thing like when I heard everybody, kind of crying about everybody who died in the last one. That was kind of my concern there too, because so they killed Spider-Man. You know that Spider-Man's not going to die. They just got the ability to make movies of it. So, and they're just now being able to use him. So they're not going to do that. I mean, and then you got Black Panther. Well, plus we already knew that Spider-Man's got another movie, right? So, and then Black Panther got greenlit for another movie, and you know that they're not just going to not have Black Panther come back, right? Because, I mean, it made over $1 billion. So that's my only issue right now with that is it doesn't feel like there's any shock value to me because. And that's what I'm hoping EndGame changes because this is the jumping off point for the next phase. And it's bringing this whole entire first 10 years to a close. I'm really hoping to see some detrimental stuff that sticks, that is actual, and that we get actual movement. Of course, I don't want to see anybody die. I don't want to lose my favorite characters in this, but...
Chris says, wish they'd save the Civil
All right,
War.
Mr. Tipper. Thanks for being here tonight. We appreciate you. Sorry, what, Tip?
Chris says, wish they'd save the Civil War storyline and done it up right now that Disney brought them all home. Tipper says, and blows up. Must have been from that Hawkeye arrow shoot Thanos in the eye thing. Williams said, they are hiding Professor Hulk, keeping a low profile for Thor, and there has to be some fake scenes in there. Caleb says that or Agent Coulson shows up with his robotic arm and one punches Thanos. Sly says, I don't know how gutted and shocked fans would be if there is no reunion before one of them bites the dust. Williams says, I'm just worried that the scene where Tony and Steve make up is fake and it will take longer for them to make up in the actual movie. Chris Patton said dead, not de-rezzed. Tipper says, gotta go by guys and girls. Guardian says, I think Spidey's reincarnation into your spider dog all over your sofa. William says, I hope that that one of the original Avengers has to stay back in time so that they can beat Thanos. That would be awesome. Sacrifice themselves for the team. And Arctic says, Ant-Man should be on an arrow that Hawkeye shoots in his butt. and then becomes Giant Man.
Yeah.
Caleb says Coulson needs to make an appearance, especially if they're doing the time travel thing.
Yeah. So have you guys seen the other idea that said that because that said that they're going to
Spoiler alert: Spider Pig is the hero of the movie. Chris Pratt.
yeah. Have you guys seen the other theory that says that that instead of time travel, they're going to go with like multiverse kind of deal, where at some point they're going to say that our heroes can go to another universe. What's up, Slimy 101? Good to see you. Yeah, so there's this theory out there that and actually Nerdist News did a whole thing on it, where it says that they go to another multiverse, they get the heroes back from there, so that the heroes in the ones that we saw die actually die, right? They're actually gone. But they get these other ones to come back, but our main heroes like Cap and these other ones that we're not going to get to see anymore have to make a sacrifice of staying in another
Time period.
in another universe, in another world of multiverse. And so that's why we don't see them again. That way, if they ever want to bring them back out,
Somewhere in time.
they can, right? They're also saying that that's another way also to bring the X-Men in eventually, to be able to introduce like another multiverse and bring them into that. So if you've made it this far into the video, thanks so much. We're so glad to have you here. Please make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and as always, hit the notifications bell so that you know when we put out new videos, which is like all the time. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We hope you're here for more.